Now this is Sam Adams, father of the American Revolution. This is a while ago, right? He says the utopian schemes. Uh-oh, there's a word we may need to identify. What's utopia mean? A perfect society? I want the name of that, or the definition of that word utopia. Most people don't know what that means. From things that have been written, it sounds like, well, it must be a grandiose place, right? Well, let me tell you. What is the letter U on the front of most words do to it? It makes it a what? Makes it a negative, right? A negative. And topia, what does that mean? That's Latin for city? Not quite. All right, you Boy Scouts, have you ever used a topographical map? What does that do for you, a topographical map? Shows you the contour of the land, the elevation, right? So topio means, or topia means land. And it comes to find out that the word utopia means a no land, a never land, a fantasy, something that really doesn't exist. It's all in your dreams. It's not real. What do you think? It's a Peter Pan land, right? So Sam Adams is saying the utopian schemes of leveling. What's leveling? We know this. Taking from the haves and giving to the have-nots. The utopian schemes of leveling and a community of goods. What do we call that? A community of goods. In other words, nobody owns private property. The community owns everything. What do we call that? Socialism. Socialism is the government ownership or control of production and distribution. And so you have Sam Adams saying, these utopian schemes are as visionary and impractical as those which vest all property in the crown. Now look at the last sentence in that quote. This is a classic sentence. He says, these ideas, meaning leveling and socialism, are arbitrary, despotic, and in our government, what's the word? Unconstitutional. There you have it. He says even the word, the whole idea of taking from the haves and giving to the have-nots is in our government unconstitutional. What do you think? Does this sound pretty heartless? See, some people would say, well, you don't sound very compassionate to me. What about all the poor people? Right? What do you say to that? So you've got to have an answer.
But what about the rich people?
Okay.